Hello, techies. You're welcome once again to the Bincom Dev Center Hackathon, December 2024, with the theme Hacking Gen AI. Who is ready to build the next big thing with Gen AI in 24 hours or less? I guess that is you, and that's the reason why you're here. So, this hackathon is currently Hacking Gen AI Hackathon is taking place currently virtually, and we also have various physical kickoff events happening as well. We have in Yaba, Lagos State, Nigeria. We have in Kano State, Nigeria. We have in Oyo State, Nigeria. We have in Gombe State, Nigeria. We also have in Ogun State, Nigeria. And then in the UK, we also have it taking place in London, Glasgow, Milton Keynes, and Middlesbrough in the UK. So the Bincom Hackathon is a quarterly innovation focused competition that brings together individuals across multiple tech career paths with various skill sets to ideate, innovate, and create solutions for real life users leveraging on technology. How does this hackathon work, you would ask? The Bincom Hackathon competition is an all inclusive event, taking into consideration various career paths and skill sets, primarily from tech careers. It is focused on building real life applicable solutions, leveraging on technology. Participants from different fields will be divided into teams of between 2 to 5 members. The job of the team is to create a tech enabled solution that will be solving at least one problem. Each team will be judged on specific criteria leading to the creation of an MVP, which is a minimum viable product. All interested participants will be grouped into teams and they need to register their team name on or before December 7th by 12 p.m. West African time. Else, they forfeit their participation in the competition. Which means that on the by 12 p.m. December 7th, 2024, it is expected that you should have registered your team. All prototypes built with relevant code base on GitHub repository should be submitted on or before December 7th by 7 o'clock p.m. West African time. After this, there will be no more submission. And after the submission phase, evaluation would take place. It will be in three phases. Firstly, community judges would review the sessions upon which the top 5 innovations will get selected. The top 5 innovations that has been selected by the judges will be subjected to public votes and feedback, which will last for the next 3 days from December 10th to December 12th. From the public votes and feedbacks, we're going to get the top three and they will advance to the final stage of the judges' review. And after that, we'll have the winning team get announced. What does this hackathon involve? All participants are expected to register for the hackathon on bincom.net/hackathon, or you can click on the link below to register for this hackathon. Participants are also expected to join the respective virtual check-in session, but it is not compulsory. Participants will form teams, so it is expected that you join the virtual kickoff event, which is the very first kickoff event, for you to be merged into teams. And the kickoff event, like I said earlier, will be happening across different locations. Participants will form their teams, and each team will be cross functional with each team member having at least 2 members. All teams must register their team name and team members before the team registration deadline. Also, each team must choose from a range of problems addressable with technology. Each team member are to ensure that the solutions provided are in line with the objectives of the hackathon. Each team should note that their solution would be judged based on the judging criteria. The core of the idea is in the public domain. This means anyone else in the world can run with it. All MVPs need to be submitted strictly at the scheduled time, and all teams will be required to build a functional tech-enabled solution. Pitch deck and video demos of the solution must be made not more than 3 minutes. All codes and prototype must be in the public domain. It should be accessible to anyone. Link to a working solution must be shared as well. And it is important to note that shared initiatives shouldn't have any private vested interests. How to choose a team. Evaluate your strengths and competence. Interact with participants by sharing initiative. Ensure that you rename your Zoom name to include your skills. Example, James King, developer; Margaret Mary, product manager. Connect through Slack channels with individuals having complementary skills to the project in view. The communication channel is mostly going to be on Slack and the Hackathon club or community on WhatsApp. Ensure that you have the following skills on your team: a product manager, a project manager, a business manager. What should your solution contain? It should contain a fully functional code base, ease of use features, a practical demo, originality in design, creativity in user access, innovative usage, simplistic in user access, scalable, increased capacity to accommodate more users, presentation clarity, tailored specifically to solve a recognized problem. Your solution should also be solved with a generative AI model. The judging criteria. The strength of the idea would be scored 30%. That includes originality, creativity, relevance of solution, scalability, and ease of use. A working solution prototype with clear presentation would be rated at 50%, which should include strategy involved and presented, workflows, and clearly articulated work plan. Teamwork will be scored 20%. The public voting phase would contain the name of the solution, a short description of the solution, GitHub code repository link, link to the team's presentation, and a video pitch session of the team. And top 5 listed or shortlisted entries will be posted on Bincom Dev Center LinkedIn page. To vote, you'll need to post a comment providing feedback or reviewing the submission. Only comments posted to the entry post will count. It is also important that only constructive, that includes positive or negative feedback, will also count. What do we expect from you as participants? Timely delivery, adherence to the hackathon rules, submission as at when due, that is a short 2-minute video explaining your solution, a public link to a full working solution for people to try out, a public link to your code repository for others to collaborate in the future, a slide presentation of the product, all artifacts including slide presentation, video demo, and even code should be AI supported. What's our one road? We are building the next big thing with Gen AI in 24 hours or less. When building, all solutions must be developed and functional. Any programming language can be used, and also no-code solutions can also be used. All solutions must be hosted and usable by the community judges. And because it is the next big thing, your solution must add value to existing problems. Presentation must be clear and value added. Presentation must be clear on prospects. Because we are doing this with GenAI, solution must use at least one generative AI tool. Tools like ChatGPT, GPT-4o, GEMINI, and others are in the same category are allowed. Presentations must be clear on how AI tools are used. Slide presentation, video demos, and even code should be AI supported. And because we are doing it in such a short time frame, 24 hours, your solution must be built end to end within the 24 hours period allowed. All existing plugins model may be used, however, the core concept must be demonstrable. You might want to ask, what is in for me? Well, we'll have an active competition with real life projects, which would help you get hands on experience and also get your hands dirty on products. Opportunity for resource network building. A direct path to startup development serves as a resourced means to build your portfolio. This hackathon would also give you an opportunity to learn and improve in-demand tech skills. This hackathon would also give you an opportunity to jumpstart your career. It would also give you the opportunity to join a growing tech community with over thousands of talents and much more. You might want to ask, who and who can participate in the hackathon? You can participate in the hackathon if you're a programmer, if you're a designer, if you're a tech enthusiast, if you're a creator, if you're a tech professional, if you're an entrepreneur, a freelancer, a business developer, and literally everyone who is interested in being a part of this hackathon. You might want to ask, how can I participate? You can participate in the hackathon as a participant, and as a participant, you would have a thrilling 24 hours to build a new digital solution based on Gen AI with your team. Your team will need people with technical skills, but no code as well counts. However, you do not need technical skills to participate in a team. In fact, your team will need people with non-technical skills too. Join forces with fellow visionaries, developers, project managers, business analysts, designers, and other tech talents to transform this problem into real world solutions. You can also participate as a community judge, and as a community judge, you will have the opportunity to review all submissions and provide your feedback and ratings. Your ratings will be an input to determine the winners, and you can also participate as an observer. So you can neither participate as a participant or a community judge. You can simply just be an observer. Our activity timeline. The kickoff event will take place December 6th. This kickoff event is going to be a participatory introduction sessions and groupings, so people would be able to form teams in the kickoff event. We'll also have our first virtual check-in section in December 7th by 11 o'clock a.m. West African time, focused on ensuring that all participants have registered their teams. The second virtual check-in session will be in December 7th by 6 o'clock p.m. West African time. It will be focused on team product submission before the deadline by 7 o'clock p.m. So if you have any challenge trying to submit your product, do well to join the second check-in session. After that, the community judge evaluation, which includes selecting the top 5 products, will take place on December 8th to 9th, 2024. We would also have the public feedback and voting session, which would take place December 10th to 12th. And all the selected or 5 top products would be posted across on our LinkedIn page. The deadline would be by Thursday 12th to shortlist the top 3. Presentation to internal judges by the shortlisted teams would take place on Friday, the 13th of December 2024, and would have the winners announced on Friday, 13th December 2024. During the kickoff event on the 6th of December, we will be having a breakout for each team where they will get to connect with themselves. The next slide reveals the activity to be carried out during the breakout session. During During the kickoff session, we'll be having the breakout section. What goes on in the breakout section? Introduction of each team member. You would also understand work process within the team. You would also understand what needs to be done and have opportunity to ask questions. There's going to be quick brainstorming sessions of brainstorming of ideas. You would also ensure that all team members have joined the Slack channel and the WhatsApp channel for ease in communication. Team members can also have WhatsApp group to follow up on their progress. Follow up on the ideation process. The Bincom Tech Network Hackathon primary communication channel. Communication will be taking place on Slack and on WhatsApp. The GENAI club on WhatsApp. Slack communication channel. All communication should be conducted on the Bincom Tech Network Slack and WhatsApp platform with the name Hackathon channel or GenAI channel. You can check the screenshots below for what it looks like. Frequently asked questions. Can I submit a project I have already been working on? All projects must be started and completed during the hackathon. Pre-existing project or code will not be accepted. However, you are welcome to use previous experiences and ideas as inspiration for your hackathon project. What are the judging criteria? There are going to be three judging stages. In the first stage, projects will be judged based on their innovation, technical complexity, design impact, and presentation. The exact criteria will be shared for the selection of the top 5 solutions. And in the second stage, the public review will be considered. Kindly find the link to your team registration below, the product submission link below, and also if you haven't registered for the hackathon, please do well to visit bincom.net/hackathon. You can also find the link to the hackathon channel on Slack. Here, you can also find the link to the Bincom Tech Network's WhatsApp, Bincom Hackathon Club, and the Bincom Gen AI Club. Do well to join all of these networks as we'll be having different conversations happening at the same time across all of these channel. Thank you so much for being a part of this hackathon. Thank you. Do well to be prompt with your submission and your team registration.